Missed a couple of days because of work, and then my kids dominate my television as they should. Also, if you're on this live stream, my son has a channel. His channel's name is Lanky13. Go check him out. I appreciate that.
It's very good. So now what? Now what? Why do you have two other cars? Hello. The big three meet the big six. Hello. What?
All right.
Hey, Brenda. Brenda. Okay. Real trend. Guys, show me the. You guys gonna come on?
Right. Let's go to work. I'm actually trying to get higher ranked. So I think I'm just gonna play with the Eagles for the good part of the stream.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Evershire Stadium.
All right, we're starting with the ball first.
Ball is teed up. Here's Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Evershire. On the return, Britton Covey. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing.
Oh, I had him.
On his opening throw of the game.
I had him.
Intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Let's go. It's Saquon Barkley. Galloping inside the 40.
Yeah, baby.
Finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
All right, that's how we want to start this thing off, baby.
A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing.
Yes, sir.
Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
Are we cooking early?
And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. From the red zone now.
Oh, horrible throw. Horrible throw.
He was looking for A.J. Brown there. So it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Headed out right.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, KT, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
He does not work for a top secret organization.
Shotgun snap for Hurts.
Throw
Intercepted in the end
it
zone.
right to him. That was bad, man.
Dante Jackson.
I forced it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see.
My resilience, I just threw a dumbass pass.
Close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
I should have just ran the ball.
Ross off the play fake.
Top secret organization.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
You taking that right back, baby.
Interception.
Give me that.
Reed Blankenship.
Give me that. Give me that.
Eagles get it back with a nice
Okay.
return to boots.
Okay. Now let's not mess it up.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave them maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route with that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Here's another carry for Barkley.
I lunched on that. Oh, my man defense kind of tough, especially in this goal line.
A new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept.
Give me that, baby.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Cordero Patterson now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again is Russ.
Give me that, baby, number 2.
Mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off.
Sorry, that ain't Seattle Russell Wilson.
These coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Hurts to throw.
Yes, sir.
It's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts throwing that rock.
Lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Elliott on now to attempt the point after.
You get to experiment.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Okay, take out that.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And that return gets a little more than the old touchback, Brock, but a little less than the new one. He's out between the 25 and the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they need to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's first downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play in the systems like this and just find a way to put the ball in their hands?
That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Wilson with it on 1st. He's on the move. This is cut.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay. You put a nice little drive together right there.
The Steelers start to fight back with their first points in this game. Pat Fryer views the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ballgame.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. Wilson's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get
Yo,
aggressive,
can we
but
not
it doesn't
argue
work.
and fight?
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Covey now to return this. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Okay.
Dotson now in motion right. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Barkley's got it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Eagles looking for a bigger lead before the break. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. That's into the hands of Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just being conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Short pass brought in. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field.
He's just
Guys, I'm tired of hearing that.
But he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Hurts throwing again. This one finds Goddard. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Hurts setting up to throw. Able to get it to Barkley. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, Hurts. Throwing the out route complete.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 21. Buying some time right. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Let's go, baby. We cooking.
So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the...
Wow. Rage quit. Rage quit. Cooking. That's about to be a destruction right there.
He said you want to try. Why the heck do you want like switch?
Boys, can we not do all that stuff?
I got it. I got the biggest achievement ever.
Boys, noise.
Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Open the kickoff return. Let's go.
There's some space here. He
Ah.
Touchdown, Eagles. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. They say challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
That's how you start out a game, boy.
For the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's good, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. The lane opens here. He's
No.
Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. here's Darnold.
Give me that, baby.
First throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Let's go.
And the Eagles take over at their own 41. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Rolling to his right.
Got him.
It's A.J. Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. This will be caught once again by Brown. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball.
Playing kind of safe here. At least get 3 points out of this.
And after the catch, he wasn't able to
Oh.
do much with it.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Jalen Hurts, baby. Down for the end zone. Let's go. Keep hating on my guy.
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Darnold now to throw.
Give me that. What is he thinking? Zach Bond.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted.
What is he doing?
Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense
Call me John Cena in these streets, but they can't see me.
Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of
Ooh.
lead in the opening quarter.
Oh, fire to start the night, boy.
Clicking on all 3.
I'm about to get up. Everybody getting ready to quit. Is this back-to-back quits?
You are Lincoln. You are fine.
Hey, can we just stop all of that? Can somebody pass me one of them words, please?
You got the
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, my guy.
Did you win?
I think he about to quit.
He is.
Mm-hmm. The first dude, I was beating him like 21-7, and he rage quit.
I mean, this one just slower. Anything you want, you know? Stop around your face. You're failing.
Guys, noise level.
I give it back at the tip.
Hey. Boys. You two. Can y'all go over there, please?
What are they doing? No.
Hmm? What? Huh?
It's right there, the defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the
Maybe I don't have cereal. That's your grandma's.
that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I
You can't. Just because you want something doesn't mean you get something.
what's truly incredible about this start is if they can add on a couple more scores, this one could legitimately be over.
Little one. Lee. I will make you something to eat in a little bit.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be a possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Let's not use it on my hole. Let's not let you. Oh!
What?
I didn't even mean to!
Nothing, our score after one.
Okay.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter.
The heck was that?
They've got it 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Oh, get him out of here.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
Ooh, good throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A play fake, and it's Darnold.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go, baby.
Incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some substitute here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. Again, Darnold. Setting up the screen here.
Oh, good play. Good play.
Yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Boy, that was certainly well run defensively. And the key to any play is space to work. And there was money to be found there. And they tackled for just a short gain.
Hey!
Here's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's
Sitting down. Sack lunch.
It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Sack lunch, baby.
The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Hurts steps away. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get it.
Ooh, Hurts showing off, boy.
Inside the 5-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out.
Easy word, 27. Now, baby.
Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
One more.
Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swing him out. And they're right with his hands. They might want to attempt just a little bit more.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play in a quick strike.
Now it's Darnold. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's a new fix.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
So this will basically be
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. To throw is Darnold. That's down the field for Jefferson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yes,
Back to throw.
lost this game. Bingo, wait.
He's going to take another shot here. And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready.
Lincoln, get in here.
Number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as
Just
we
have a seat.
resume play.
Lee, give me a second.
And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
He did knock himself in the face.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play. And now their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter. But it's just not clicking right now. And it's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
On 4th down, Darnold.
Sack launch.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Wow, another rage quit. Let's go.
For money. Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. I have an idea. I'm winning. But you can't say for that. Still.
Nobody go near him.
Okay. But still. Okay, so I can make my secret to get half the money back. No. That's my story. Wait, that's still not fair. How's it not fair? Even if you well, I guess I'll just buy one of the cars. And how you gonna buy one of the cars? Oh yeah, that's right. You can buy one of the middle cars. Yeah, you can only buy one of the middle cars. So I'll be taking that 25 cents. Okay. Choose one out of these 3. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Someone's missing. Oh. Yeah, you know what? Alright, choose one of these. Hey, give that! You know what? That's it. I'm hauling the cars. I was just joking. And I'm actually going to call the cops. You know what? That's it. One more from that. Oh, no. What can I have this? There's a nickel, a dime, and let me see this. So that's 40 cents. That's 40 cents? I said that all of these are 25 cents. Yeah. So if you give me, and where's the quarter? Quarter's right there. Then this is a second bar. What is this? Oh! I'm dead serious about selling these things. I need to order the time or something. Is here under? No, it's not learning about food. Look under the thing. The fence? Yeah. Oh, it's good. What is this like? No. See it? They're right there. That's a little jump. Now what? So I'm going to take my little card back. What, can I have B yet? Yeah, so you got a little car. I have to test it. Don't even try it. Because when people say they gotta test it, they're gonna take it. So I'll be taking this car. Anyways, here's your money, sir. No. Here's your money. No. Here's your money. No. No test it. What now? Go for the small thing. So what? Money? Yeah. I don't know. Like this. Yes. Is this yours? I'll be. What's this? Lincoln, you do realize I'm going to take your switch for reference, right? Alright? I'm not joking. So we're going to sell it? Yes. So you're going to make a black market? Yes. Look at that market. Hey, right, my baby! Hey, yo, this is a robbery. Give me all your money. I can't. Give me all your money. Stuff's there.
Why are the switches on? Didn't I say turn the things off? All right, 2 rage quits in a row, baby. All right, back. Made my young boys some cereal. On to the next game.
This. So this alone is what?
Quiet, please.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly.
Oh, Philly versus Philly matchup. All right, well, I'm the Philly in white.
Ready to get this one started, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
So far tonight, I'm 2-0 with 2 rage quits.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put your offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Can we bring the guys?
Hurts
Bring the
dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. They'll set up a throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Throwing his Hurts.
Oh, get.
One, and that's going to be intercepted.
Ah.
Off to the races, down the right side.
Good shit. Good shit.
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So just a tremendous play there defensively on this opening drive, not just to make the interception,
I didn't even see him.
all the way home.
And it felt like this was a defense that was on its heels a bit to start this thing off.
Yeah, they pretty much let the other guys march right down the field until that moment.
Okay. I'm not entirely mad about that. That was on there.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6.
That was an unbelievable shit.
You're not over the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They need only about the length of the football here on second down. Here's Hurts to throw.
Got him.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Ah, shit.
And he is going to go down.
Launched.
Final play of the first quarter.
This game's not starting off too good for your boy.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let me play something to you.
Second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it facing a second and long situation.
Okay, let's try this.
Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
I'm pretty sure it's still Alexa.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flush to his right. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They're going to look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
To throw again on second down. Hurts to Barkley on the check down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 17 yards out. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I can't help it, partner. I love backs who have a lot of burst.
Yeah, they ran the toss play. By the way, sometimes you'll hear toss and pitch used interchangeably, but that was the toss.
Well, for me, a toss, quarterback takes the snap, turns around, tosses it to the tailgate. Like an egg underhand with two hands. And a pitch, usually like you're running an option-type play, and you pitch it out there to the trailing back.
Goes end over end like a field goal.
Yeah, where you turn it over, make sure that thumb turns down, and the ball flips end over end slowly and delicately to your running back.
All right, we are getting cooked right now. Not cooked. I mean, I threw a terrible interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
But this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Back to throw here. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll roll him out right. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And he'll get this back across the midfield.
All right, he's got this one. We're going to go ahead and concede defeat. Okay, so tonight we started out 20-6, 28-0. We just lost 14-0. All right, let's go to work. I don't expect to win all of them, but I expect to win a good amount. As long as every night, if I can come and be even, excuse me, I'm good with that.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland.
Yo, why are you making that weird noise? All right, we're starting with the ball.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this return going to come to a quick end as he's belted at the end of that one. Hurts throwing right away. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He'll buy some time. Oh, dangerous pass there that's intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith.
Okay, that's happened to me back-to-back games. I got to stop doing that.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
That kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. In motion, Aguilar. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Down the right sideline. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Sets him up nicely, 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Dancing to his left.
I seen that. All right.
Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead it 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. A first down carry for Barkley.
Okay, we back in this game.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 29 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Can we stop running around? Good move.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
When these couple of games are over, I'll make you guys something to eat.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or a pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. Also let you know your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
7-7, our score after 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy the...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Really?
Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That
Lamar's
2nd
killing.
touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Rolling to his right. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. Hurts fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead. And it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll roll him out right. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Looking to throw.
Let's go, baby.
Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first.
Oh, we got a ball game right here, boy.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to go up top again. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll throw now on the final play. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Figure I'd throw a shot at it. Couldn't hurt. I knew he wasn't running it back.
As time will run out on this this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 51 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance. And this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary. And that's a job well done there.
They'll try to run for it with Henry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good, powerful. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Ooh, good throw.
And this is caught.
Good throw.
Baltimore.
Can't be mad.
Isaiah Likely from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Dafe always showing off the pass rush skills. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now running on this third quarter of play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the fourth quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Come on, gotta catch that.
They're picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. He'll look to throw. Out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Got his man. It's Gainwell. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
He'll look to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
And that absolutely cannot happen. Just a gain of a yard in this situation, you've got to get chunks of yardage. Otherwise, the defense, very happy with what you're doing.
He's back to throw.
Oh, cost myself the game.
Sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Smith. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game. So a drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's
Didn't trust my running game.
So,
deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp.
It's like it's 2 up, 2 down.
Field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
we got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought that would be their last points in the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it's just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for our entire crew, along
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California.
We're starting with the ball.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Allen now on 1st down. He's got this complete to James Cook.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a James Cook touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air, Herbert.
Thank you.
Stepped in, it's intercepted.
We just want to talk
And the
about
Bills take over after forcing
What?
the first turnover of this ball
I
game.
wanted to Uncle Roosevelt's with me.
Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Gives away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left.
Lee,
on
please stay out of there.
Close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
A nice 6-yard pick.
Actually, Nathan, go downstairs and get Pop-Tarts. There's a box up there. Y'all can have that.
Every time, a nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Another one for Cook. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. It's Cook. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket.
Let's go, baby.
Touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I needed this right here, boy. Bounce back.
Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds McConkey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Dad,
Mm-hmm.
did I have my phone back?
No.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. He's reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. A give right side to Dobbins. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw.
Oh, good play.
For Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points in this game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he can rumble the whole way home.
Okay, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And just like that, we're back to
Where
a
did you get
one-possession
that
ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Bills with a chance to boost their lead. First down, ball at the 36. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Chargers will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it. Works through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket can get even more.
And the defender comes away with it. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Bills have it perilously close to their own goal line. Looks like it's at the 2.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Cook calls it in. Pushing it up past the 30. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Hit some space around midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Allen looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. To throw again, it's Allen. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long. Again, Allen to the air. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Allen gonna throw again. He rolls to his right. Oh, he's gonna run for it. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Chargers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half.
Not playing a great game.
That
Playing
brings
an
us to
okay game.
halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Play action now for Herbert.
Thank you. Come again.
It's another interception. Taron Johnson has it.
Okay, defense came to play today.
Back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, you kind of...
Wow, rage quit. I'll take it, baby. I'll take it. So we got 3 rage quits tonight? Pretty much.
This is such a fun game. And, oh, you have to, like, grab on your leg. Mix. Yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right to the air is Richardson. Open man downfield. It's Pittman. Inside the 30. And he'll be taken down.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a...
Thank you.
Intercepted on the second play of the game.
Thank you, Cooper DeJean. Yeah, boy. We back at it.
And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, that changes the story quickly. Looked like a very nice opening drive to start. Instead, Greg, it goes back the other way, and the defense scores first.
And Mike, early on, that's exactly how they drew it up. They wanted to come out and establish themselves with this first drive of the game, and then all of a sudden, disaster strikes. Not only do they turn the ball over, the defense is able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. for first and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson.
Ooh, good ball.
That is caught downfield by Pierce.
Good ball.
And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. From the gun, Richardson.
Thank you again.
In the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the
Back-to-back
safety
interceptions.
And the Eagles are going to have
Back-to-back.
They'll start from their own 7.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, second and 10.
Got him.
That's caught, Saquon Barkley.
Yo, Saquon is a beast! Yo! Let's go! He cooking with fish grease, and he cooked them balls! Let's fucking go! Woo!
93 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yeah, bully.
Play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from...
Oh, are you about to get it quit? Another race quit tonight? Yes.
No, let's go. Someone has to raise to dad. Bam! On the face. You never hit me 20 times again.
So far tonight, we have 1, 2, 3 wins. What's that? 4 wins, 2 losses? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 4 wins, 2 losses, baby.
Hey, Ryan. Beauty girl. We copycat.
Hey.
The rain is falling, the fans are soaked, but here's the bottom line. We've got football.
Oh, it's a rain game.
Baltimore, Maryland.
This is going to be a little tough right here. And I'm starting with the ball. Whoa.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Hurts throwing right away to Barkley on the check down. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh!
This throw's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. They proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Hurts sets up to throw it.
How was that not pass interference?
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Owe. And the return.
That was the wrong throw. I should have threw it to circle. He was wide the fuck
I'm not sure
open.
that you can say that the rain caused that interception, but look, it's clear that throwing the football is going to be tough in these conditions.
Okay, Dookie.
Different quarterbacks handle it different ways. Some guys think the rain isn't a big deal, but wind affects them a little bit more. But you have to wonder, will these conditions hold scoring down? Are we going to have like a 9-6 type of a game? And then the pressure goes on the punters who often hold for field goal attempts. Can they handle the snap and get the ball down so they can kick it?
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
He's a talented runner. That means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the 1st down marker. And this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. A good hold in these wet conditions. The play afters have been good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's going to be touchdown, but he's got the 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what...
And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield.
Gotta be shitting me.
On the other side has got it, and they will set up shop.
Gotta be shitting me. It's gonna be one of them games. Bro, that's bullshit. Fucking rain. Dang.
When I was playing and seeing a similar start, and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. After the recovery, it's Jackson. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
I can't get it. I can't get one.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now for Baltimore.
Yo, can y'all stop arguing and fighting back there?
As they've got it facing a second and long situation. Bangalore in motion left. Jackson now. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. Now Jackson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Decent gain on the scramble at 6, but now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and they did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Always got some breathing room. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 25 yards to pick up there and also a first down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Throwing his Hurts. Flushed out right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Hurts. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. In motion left, Bateman. After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this
Guys, can y'all stop making all the noise?
to the spot of the fumble. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. of the gun. They'll look to throw. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off to Barkley. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. From the gun, it's Hurts sliding out of the pocket.
Woo, let's go, baby. Back in the game.
Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up.
Okay, we got a ball game now, baby.
Here in quarter number 2. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
What are you?
And he's in for the touchdown.
Ah, you gotta be shitting me. I'm not. Okay, not tight about it.
How did they get that done?
That was hell of a
response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie.
We got beat. TJ Gardner got beat.
That was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they?
Where's your brother?
Back after they've been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Glenn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Unable to corral him, he fights through. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. We give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Jackson. Buying time to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jalen Carter, his second sack of the night. Now, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Jackson. Pressure, and they got to him again. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
Well, this has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, Pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Finding space at the 40. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. They'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. He'll check this one down to Gainwell. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete left side to Bateman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 2. Jackson going to keep it running right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. Yeah, that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now it's Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their 4th down play.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Ravens.
Oh, he's punting.
As he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. Running free at the 45.
Woo! Yeah!
Barkley inside the 20.
Third!
Philadelphia. Saquon
Go to the
Barkley.
bathroom, baby.
Now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And
Woo!
the Eagles strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Jackson. Pass complete. It's likely. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing. Jackson.
Sack lunch.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Ball game, baby. Come back, win. Come back, win, baby. Ooh. Your boy was down 14-9.
In a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up.
Oh, we definitely playing this safe.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee. Ravens going to use their third.
Yo, this was Wart right here, boy. Adjusted to his play style, shut it down, and won the game.
And they take a knee.
This was my best win of the night. Best win of the night right here, boy. Yes, sir.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind?
Stay away from the window, please.
This one for a while.
So
This is definitely one of my better wins in Madden so far.
I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
Ooh, what a game, man. What a game. All right, I got one more in me. Well, Madden anyway. I'm still playing the game, but I got one more game in me. And so far the night, we lost twice, but we're 5-2 tonight.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia.
Another mirror match.
It's Jake Elliott ready to
Okay,
get one kicked
this
off.
time around, I am the Eagles in green.
For the returner comes Britton Covey. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this up to about the 33-yard line. He'll come up on a second down and 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Third down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
They're indeed going. It hurts. He'll let this go for Goddard. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
So anytime a team suffers an
Bad decision.
like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run here with Gainwell. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the
All right,
end zone for a
let's get back
touchdown.
to horrible start on offense, but defense showed up.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score.
Yeah,
And we're back in Philly in a moment.
bro. Like I said, it's a mirror match right now. I know when the Eagles, when 26 comes out, everybody's going to be playing with the Eagles because they're going to be cracked in that game.
Get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Eagles first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Hurts now. That'll be complete to Gainwell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. To throw is Hurts. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts again. He'll go right and find his running back.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, baby.
A good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A toss left side, caught by his running back. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive in his third.
Can you stream for it?
They'll try to sneak it here. And they're going to
we'll see.
to reach the ball out. He did that. Great spot. A great run. First down. First and goal.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline.
Let's go, baby. Give me that ton.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back.
Give me that
Even if
tutty.
the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one.
Rose flower.
They took it down for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return from the end zone, here's Britton Covey. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
Maybe not.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a short pickup there to about the 18.
You know, 7-0 up 7-0 and a half.
That first half of action, 7-0 is our score. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is Jonathan Coachman has our eSports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half coming up. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Guys, get away from the window.
Hurts to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. On first down, it's Hurts. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over. Like, I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
On the ground, Gainwell. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Oh, facts. He definitely is, my guy.
It's not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many.
Sack lunch.
On second down, Hurts. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield.
Boys, noise level.
Here's Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down.
Sit down.
Defense defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
What is that noise?
Points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and 6. Here's a handoff to Barkley. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
I don't go play action a lot. I'm not really good at play action.
Run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers.
All right.
Everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Okay. You were right again. You were right again, my guy.
Good for Eagles' 1st down. A run with Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
Dude, facts, my guy.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run it back and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through in their team.
This game's over.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run it here with Saquon. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Light work.
So it's a win here.
Well, the game over now.
Just the 1 touchdown.
Yeah, I'm on fire tonight. I'm like 6-2.
With a 7-0 victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen
That was a shutout. Ooh, and we got that promotion. Look at another W. So, let's look at leaderboards. 21-18. I'm not mad about that. I want to do one more. Yeah, I do. I'm 6-2, so I might as well finish off. Okay. All right, this is definitely my last game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium.
Okay. Well, I ain't playing with the Eagles on this time, but I'm definitely going to keep those things in for when future games.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. Then everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And they'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now it's Fields.
What was he thinking?
Gonna be intercepted. Picked off by
What was he thinking?
They take possession of the and have it at the 36-yard line.
All right.
After the interception, here's Jackson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Give them a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Looking left side, and he's got it in. That's Henry. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Jackson now. That's to his running back, complete. And he will take it down, but he does have first down yardage. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Henry will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
So, basically,
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Fields.
What was he thinking? What was he thinking? Yeah, I'm in that head. I'm in that head. I'm in that head, boy. This game over.
Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning safeties the big nickel.
I thought he was doing something. I hit him with that. What do you do? Yo, guys. Lee, can you give your brother his phone back, please?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Flushed out right. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Yo, what is the problem?
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando.
Oh, my
Jonathan
goodness.
Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Fields now to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the strong.
Yeah, I'm literally almost done. Can you just let him use it till I'm done? Literally have this game's almost over. I'm almost done.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. One play action. Fields. Pass in by his big tight end. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. A play fake, now Fields to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, no, sir. Nobody open, boy.
Option here, but to throw it away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Sitting down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Off play action, Fields. He'll buy some time right.
Sitting down.
And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They snap it to Fields. We're in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
What was he thinking? What was he thinking?
And the Ravens are going to get back here just shy of the 20. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming.
Yo, what is he thinking?
That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back.
I'm being hot.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Rolling to his right. That's complete to the fullback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
That is definitely what we call a defense and auto play. And what you mean by that is with Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down.
No, I actually seen
That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction. And that means it's something to build on. That can ignite them. Now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. A final shot before the break. Fields. That went down the field for Freiermuth.
Now you can
It's
do it.
incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating gun, getting set for quarter.
All right, let's try to go out in this first possession and get points.
14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
No,
And it's a pretty good return here as we'll get this up to the 29.
I said cool kid.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. To throw is Jackson. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. Jackson.
Lamar Jackson, boy.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him first down.
Yes, sir.
And he'll follow his blockers there.
Touch the child.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Running
And
with
then
more premium in the first half. He's able to find some room, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them.
Guys, can y'all stop making all that noise?
They have a little pride too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Well, the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
May start to be tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down. Short gain.
Now Jackson
On
on the move to his left.
Touch Teddy, baby. 20-0.
Ravens touchdown.
Dude, I'm saying, down with the bus and
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to its
Be the best. This is definitely the best batting stream I've had. I had 7 wins, 2 losses tonight. Make it 7-2 or 7-3 tonight.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Let me explain something to y'all. I need y'all to sit down and stop thumping. If this TV comes off of here, they're not getting anything next week.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any.
Well, my man's on drugs. He's got to be on drugs. That's like 5 interceptions.
And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard
Wow.
line.
My man has no throwing ability whatsoever. This is crazy.
So good start of field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Sliding out of the pocket. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. carry now for Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Joey Porter Jr. that time got in there and backs the offense up. Tackle for loss. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Jackson to throw.
First bad throw of the night. I didn't get enough. I didn't throw it away, but I didn't freeform it.
To the 43-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
I should have waited till he finished the route.
If their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone, and if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force their offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Yeah, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Past the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 49 yards. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Henry out of the pistol. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Jackson. On target to his man, likely. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Jackson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is trying to get to the marker. Gonna depend
The game's over. I'm not really worried about scoring or anything.
And he did not. Well, their first
Just taking time off the clock.
Successful. This one backfires for a turnover on down.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time?
No, sir.
Daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum. Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Fields. That escapes the sack. Escaping the pressure right. Now in desperation, deep downfield.
Yo, that's got to be a fucking miracle, bro. I mean, knocked off the bounces off the tackle, runs, throws up a prayer.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields.
Yeah. Times are running out, my guy.
Inside a minute to go. Here's 2nd and 10 now. To throw is Fields. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try to get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to get it right here, right now.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. Got his man. It's Warren. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people.
Give me that, baby. Ball game. Sitting down.
Kyle Hamilton picks it.
Sitting down. 5 interceptions. 5.
Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have early in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really still talked it out, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down is going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Throwing is Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner the end zone.
I had to play around at the end, but we'll take that win, and I'm going to hop off. 5 interceptions in this game. Overall record for the stream, 7-2 or 7-3. All in all, a good night of Madden. I will see y'all on the stream tomorrow.
That's a job.